Choosing the right programming language in 2025 feels like picking a superpower. But which one truly future-proofs your career and lines up with your ambitions? It's a big question, and honestly, the sheer number of options can feel a bit overwhelming, whether you are just starting out or considering a significant career shift. I completely understand that feeling. Years ago, I remember staring at all the different choices, feeling utterly stuck, wondering, should I dive into Python, or maybe Java, or something else entirely? It's incredibly easy to get lost in the sea of possibilities. But don't worry. We're going to break down the top contenders, exploring each one so you can make a smart, informed decision that genuinely fits your goals, not just whatever is trending this week. First up, it's Python. Where do we even begin? It is truly the Swiss Army knife of programming languages. You can use it for pretty much anything, and that incredible versatility is why it remains immensely popular heading into 2025. When I first started learning to code, everyone kept saying, learn Python, and frankly, they were absolutely right. Python's biggest strength really lies in its readability. Its syntax is remarkably clean, almost like reading plain English, which makes it incredibly easy to pick up, especially for beginners. Plus, it boasts an enormous community. If you ever find yourself stuck, a wealth of resources and countless people stand ready to help you out. I have spent countless hours on Stack Overflow, and I swear, 9 times out of 10, the solution somehow involves Python. It excels in data science, powering everything from data analysis to machine learning and AI with powerful libraries. For web development, frameworks like Django and Flask make building simple websites or complex web applications a breeze. It is also your go-to friend for automation, tackling repetitive tasks, and it is a favorite for scripting system administration duties or network configurations. The best part? Python scales beautifully. You can start with a simple script and grow it into a full-blown application. Now, let's talk about JavaScript. This language is literally everywhere. If you are browsing the web, you are almost certainly running JavaScript. It is no longer just for fancy website animations. It has evolved into a powerhouse that handles a truly insane amount of tasks. JavaScript is undeniably the language of the web. I remember when it primarily powered those annoying pop-up ads. Thankfully, those days are mostly behind us. Now, it drives entire web applications, mobile apps, and even server-side operations. If you are serious about web development, learning JavaScript is non-negotiable. It is like trying to build a house without a hammer. You simply cannot do it. It shines in front-end development, using frameworks like React, Angular, and Vue.js to create dynamic user interfaces. But it has also conquered backend development with Node.js, letting you write your entire application in one language. And yes, you can even build native mobile apps for iOS and Android using React Native. It is versatile and high demand, and possesses a truly massive community to support you. Next, we have SQL. Okay, so maybe SQL isn't the flashiest language out there, but hear me out. It is the plumbing of the internet. You do not always see it, but nothing functions without it. SQL serves as the standard language for managing data in databases, and databases are, well, everywhere. Every app you use, every website you visit, they all rely on databases to store and retrieve information. SQL empowers you to communicate with those databases, extracting the data you need and updating it as necessary. This skill is not just for developers. Data analysts, marketers, and even project managers can greatly benefit from knowing SQL. I recall feeling intimidated when I first started learning SQL with all its unique commands and syntax. But once I grasped it, it felt like unlocking a superpower. Suddenly, I could slice and dice data any way I wanted, answering questions I could not before. That feels pretty cool. Then there's Golang, or simply Go, a language that has steadily gained traction, particularly in backend and cloud infrastructure. Google created it, designing it for simplicity and efficiency. Go really excels at building scalable and high-performance applications. It includes built-in concurrency features, making it significantly easier to manage multiple tasks simultaneously compared to some other languages. Plus, it compiles incredibly fast, a massive win during development. Think of it as a modern take on C or C++, but without all those memory management headaches. It handles garbage collection, so you avoid manually allocating and freeing memory, which greatly reduces bug risks. If you are heading into backend development or cloud-native applications, Go is definitely worth exploring. Rust is one of those languages that people either passionately love or feel deeply intimidated by. I get it. It carries a reputation for being tough to learn, but honestly, the payoff is absolutely worth it. Rust focuses entirely on memory safety and performance, without sacrificing one for the other. Imagine C++, but without the constant dread of memory leaks. Its community is impressively vibrant and growing, and more companies are adopting it, leading to increasing job opportunities. Rust shines in systems programming, embedded systems, and even WebAssembly. It offers amazing control and safety. C++ remains a big deal, even in 2025. It has been around forever, and that longevity is part of its strength. It gives you an immense amount of control over your computer's hardware, which explains its continued use in areas where performance is absolutely critical. Think of C++ as a truly powerful, albeit somewhat complicated, tool. You can build almost anything with it, but you definitely need to know what you are doing. It is not the easiest language to learn, but the rewards can be enormous, especially if you are passionate about game development, operating systems, or other high-performance domains. It is lightning fast because it allows direct memory management, unlike many other languages. Plus, its long history means a vast repository of existing code and libraries. Java, the old reliable of programming languages, remains super relevant, particularly for enterprise-level systems. Java continues to be the enterprise standard, renowned for its exceptional stability and security. Countless large corporations rely on Java for their backend systems. It might not always be the flashiest or newest, but it consistently gets the job done, and it does it well. Its massive community makes finding help or resources easy, and its write once, run anywhere philosophy means Java code runs on any device with a Java virtual machine. It is object-oriented, promoting organized and reusable code, and offers a wealth of libraries and frameworks. C#, pronounced C#, stands as Microsoft's answer to Java, and it is a pretty solid language. It is primarily used for building Windows applications and anything within the .NET ecosystem. If you are aiming for a career in enterprise software or game development, C# definitely merits consideration. As an object-oriented language, it prioritizes code organization and reusability, and its automatic memory management alleviates concerns about memory leaks. While its heart and soul reside with Microsoft, it offers cross-platform capabilities via .NET Core. C# is a must-learn for VR development, as it is Unity's primary language. Next, Kotlin. I remember when Java dominated Android development. Then Kotlin appeared, and things rapidly shifted. Suddenly, developers had a language that was genuinely fun to use, yet seamlessly integrated with all the existing Java infrastructure. Pretty cool, right? Kotlin is a modern language fully interoperable with Java, making it an excellent choice, especially for Android development. You can leverage existing Java libraries and frameworks while writing new code in Kotlin, which is often cleaner and less verbose. It includes neat features that help prevent common errors, like those dreaded null pointer exceptions. It prioritizes null safety, eliminating those pesky crashes, and its concise syntax lets you write less code to achieve more. Finally, Swift, Apple's creation, designed specifically for building apps across iOS, macOS, watchOS, and tvOS. While relatively new compared to some industry dinosaurs, it is a powerful language, especially if you are focused on the Apple ecosystem. Swift emphasizes safety, speed, and expressiveness, built to handle modern iOS development, making it a top choice for aspiring iOS developers. Since Apple products are not going anywhere, these skills will certainly remain in demand. Swift boasts a safe and readable syntax, designed to be less error-prone, and it is modern and efficient, fully leveraging current technology. It integrates seamlessly with Apple's tools, streamlining development. However, its use is largely confined to Apple's platforms, and its community is smaller than some other languages. So, what is the big takeaway here? The best programming language for you in 2025 truly boils down to your specific goals. If you are passionate about building websites, JavaScript remains foundational. For working with data or creating smart systems, Python is incredibly popular. If you are aiming for large-scale enterprise software, Java is a dependable choice. And if you value speed and security, Go or Rust might be exactly what you need. The most important idea here is simply to pick one, diligently learn its fundamentals, and then continuously build upon that knowledge. Do not get stuck trying to find the perfect language. Just start coding, and you will figure out the rest as you go. What are your thoughts? Which language are you planning to dive into first? Share your ideas and let us know.